have a few new followers that asked if I could do a summary for my type of dementia and what the symptoms were and what led me to get diagnosed and how I got diagnosed. So my type of dementia is from fetal alcohol syndrome, hydrocephalus, and repeated concussions. I've had 19 concussions, and I had hydrocephalus that went untreated for 43 years. And I can go into more detail about that in another video if you want. My mom drank with me while I was in the womb, so I was born with fetal alcohol syndrome. Again, didn't know about that diagnosis until actually, I think I was 30, and I can go into detail about that as well if you want in another video. But when I was 47, 48, I started to experience problems with memory. I started forgetting like regular appointments, how to do things in the kitchen that I normally could do, how to follow instructions when I was cooking. I started repeating the same phrases or questions over and over again, and I started having more trouble finding my words and more pauses between my sentences or my words. And it was my counselor at the time that was concerned, that raised the concern. I guess she didn't tell me for about 6 months. She was just monitoring me to see if, it improved or, and it didn't improve. So she mentioned it to me, and I went and got an MRI to check the status of my hydrocephalus, and that came back stable. And so I was she referred me to a neuropsychologist that specializes in dementia, as well as traumatic brain injuries and mood disorders. And so I waited 10 months to get in to see her. So I was referred to her, and her name is Dr. Carol Anderson. And so I went for testing. It was 2 days of 5-hour testing, and over the course of those days, it was trying to do tasks. They would test my ability to do like simple math or repeat stories that were told back to me. So testing comprehension, and then like a 350 question on the computer, like personality quiz type thing, to establish like if I had any mood disorders. And after those 2 days, on July 1st, I think, of 2020, I was diagnosed with dementia due to fetal alcohol syndrome, hydrocephalus, and repeated concussions. And other symptoms that I had, I feel like I have, like I'm on a boat, like it's kind of unsteady on my feet. When you like step onto a dock, that's how it feels when I walk all the time. And other things, my spatial awareness is completely off because of atrophy in my occipital lobe. I also experience hallucinations, both auditory, all different types of hallucinations because of the atrophy in my inner cortex, and the balance is an issue because of my cerebellum also is atrophying. So I don't have the type of dementia like Alzheimer's where there's atrophy in the hippocampus and the frontal lobes that controls memory. So I still have some long-term and short-term memories and the ability to do, recall, and I still have awareness. There's over 400 different types of dementia. So anyway, that's my story. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.